4, 3, 2, 1.
Ahoy there, shipmates! Deep beneath the waves of Mischief Island, a dark magic has curdled. Carved from the rotted, salt-soaked timber of the world's most sinister tiki bars, Sunken Tiki Ghastly has risen. He brings within a hoard of possessed treasures. Chart a course for C2E2, Mischief Toys Booth 1933. Where any haul over $85 earns you a legendary treasure map. Follow the trail to unearth buried gold or the ultimate prize, a one-of-one mystery relic. Claim your Sunken Tiki Ghastly for a chance to discover one of 10 gold tiki resins hidden in the depths. Gear up, find your fortune, and let the mischief begin. Ha ha!
To another Sunday night of Gastlecast slash Mischief Toys. We're here. We're ready to rock. We are just at literally hours, right? Hours away from leaving on our journey to C2E2 Chicago.
Yeah, we're stoked. We are so excited to go to Chicago for the first time ever. Had you ever been to Illinois before our road trip last year?
No, I've never been there. No.
Me neither.
No.
So we experienced the road in Illinois together.
Yeah.
For the very first time. And now we're actually going to a convention and gonna be there, like, you know, doing stuff as Mischief Toys and spending some time there. And I'm very, very, very excited about it. But I'm most excited about what we're doing. I mean, we're doing all sorts of, like, crazy cool stuff.
Yeah, we're so for this particular con visit, we are going to be doing things that we've never done before. So as you heard in the promo, there's a chance at a one-of-one. That's something that we have never done before at a convention. There's a lot of opportunities to win some really epic Mischief Toys things, and also rarities, but also some APs. So I wanted to get into that. So we are actually packing up a ton of AP figures that will be available at our booth. There's like a mix of APs, some classic figures that are numbered with a numbered sticker on them. So you can literally buy AP figures at the cost of what you would normally spend on a figure. So we're not upcharging the APs. We've never have. That's not something that we do as Mischief Toys. But
we're not? I was going to sell them for $6,000 each.
But that is something
I need to fund my boba habit.
That is something that we're doing for this show. We're going to offer APs among other fun things. So there's a treasure map involved, which is fun. I'm excited for everyone to see that in person.
Yes.
We're going to not announce it, but I guess we'll unveil that at the show, right? Like,
well, it was mentioned in the promo.
Well, right, but not necessarily how that works, I guess.
Yeah, so you aren't really going to know how it works until you get to the show, but they're all blind. So that's really fun. We were able to come up with some really fun interactive stuff for this show, and we're really excited. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say that like I see a lot of comments wishing me a happy belated birthday, and that's so nice. Thank you guys so much. We had I would say a very adult birthday yesterday. We got up, what did we do at first? We went and got pedicures.
Right.
So I got my little toesies done, and if you pay me enough, I will show them to you in Chicago.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Heather.
Just that's another surprise we have for you. You get to see my new pedicure. No, I'm just kidding. Got pedicures, got our taxes done.
Almost done.
Went to almost done. Oh my God, that's a story in itself. Then we went to the gym. We came home. We yelled at the camera for a little bit. And then we went out to dinner at my favorite restaurant in the whole world. It's right down the road from us. It is like a southern restaurant called Betty Lou's. We absolutely love it there. I got the Cobb salad. I know it sounds really crazy, but that's what I wanted for my birthday dinner. And it is like the best Cobb salad you will ever have in your entire life. The dressing is homemade, like very homemade, very fresh ingredients. And then we went and got homemade ice cream.
Yeah.
It was great.
We had a wonderful
It was a good day.
Day for Heather's
And
birthday.
I decided that I was going to play Red Dead Redemption 2 when we got home. And I did, man. I was kicking some butt.
You were having a good time, Heather.
I was.
But we do have a super chat here from Simon Monkey. I can't wait to see what booty people at C2E2 will be getting in person. And once again, happy birthday,
Aw,
Heather.
thank
I
you.
hope you had a great day yesterday. Thank you so much. That's so sweet
nice.
of you.
So what I will say about the booty is no one will be getting my booty. But again, feet, you get a peek for a price.
Yeah, so I am. I don't know where to go from there, but I am. I'm so excited to visit Chicago for the very first time, as a human being and also as Mischief Toys. So that is really cool that we're able to do this. This has been a long time in the making. We have been talking about this like con visit for a very long time. It was something that was on my to-do list. Something that it wasn't really driven necessarily by me, but more or less by the fans. So the fans really wanted us to come out to the Midwest. They wanted us to go to C2E2. I have no idea what to expect out of this show. I'm not entirely sure, how it's going to go for us, but I have a really good feeling about it. I like that we're one of the only toy companies showing up there. None of our friends are showing up. Plastic Empire, I don't think is going to be there. $7 a pop. They're not going to be there. Funko obviously will not have a booth there. Thrill Joy, as far as I know, doesn't have anything there. Everybody literally went to MegaCon over the weekend. So we're like the odd men out. I believe that 100% Soft will be there. We're not really friendly with them. We don't know them or anything, but that's a familiar company that we know.
And
so
we
that's cool.
love their figures.
Yeah, so that's cool. I think that no matter what happens, it's going to be a great time for all Mischief Toys fans.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet a lot of you, maybe that we have never met before, or folks that we've met before and that we love. And you guys are great, and we appreciate you.
Yeah. So, okay, let's jump into this. So I've been asked by a lot of people, are we announcing everything tonight? So there's certain things we're going to keep quiet, not necessarily like what we're bringing. Like a lot of the things that we're bringing that isn't Sunken Tiki related are like things you may have seen before. Some stuff you may have, some stuff you may not have. But that's going to be really fun. It's just sort of like random things, and they're not even listed on our price sheet or anything. It's literally just like they'll probably be lined up somewhere for you to see, and then if you want it, you can buy it. Just ask us how much it is. That's gonna be the thing. I guess.
What kind of items are we talking about here? Just for clarity, are we talking about like old figures? Or...
Well, I'm talking about the old figures you brought up, like specifically
perfect. Okay.
the regular, like the figures or the APs. We have a couple of
Can I just make a note?
Yeah.
We have a lot of random stuff that
it's
we're
very
bringing.
random.
It's very random.
So I was there for some of it, but Chris and our friend Brett, who helped us load the van, basically like pulled a bunch of stuff and put them in a box. So we just have
Yeah.
like a box full of things.
I really wanted to make it. I want to make it like fun. We've never been there before, so I wanted to bring a little bit of everything. It's
Yeah.
like everything
I'm
but
really
the kitchen
excited.
sink, I think is how it said.
Yeah.
But we're bringing plush with us in case anybody there walks by and wants a plush.
Yeah.
Mortem plush, Ghastly plush, Vampire Ghastly plush. That will be there. Pins galore.
Yes.
So there's going to be a special pin thing available at C2E2.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here shortly. So give us like 3 figures that you packed up tonight.
3 figures I packed up.
And they could be just figures, they could be artist proof figures. Just give us 3.
I packed in some NYE Ghastly.
New Year's Eve. Okay, the
black
celebration
with the
one.
glitter.
Yeah.
I have some of those in there. I grabbed some glow in the dark Mortems, both the pink and green.
Okay.
I grabbed. There's some couple like very little zombies in there. They're all AP. I think I literally grabbed like 3 zombies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's more than 3.
yeah, that's more
but
than 3.
that's okay.
But I guess anyway, I don't remember everything, but I think that's the gist of it. Which
Yeah.
it's all good stuff. Like I think everybody's going to be excited to see what we have available. So if you're a fan of Mischief toys and there are figures that you love and you want an AP variant of it, you will have most likely the opportunity to get that. And on top of it, also we're going to be signing things because we're there for that. We'll be able to sign any figures that you want us to sign, obviously. And not only that, but also our exclusives for the show.
If you want your figures ruined, yeah, we'll sign them.
Right, exactly.
I'm specifically speaking for Chris. He has doctor's handwriting.
That's right. I do.
He made me a card for my birthday. It was the first time he didn't buy me a card. He made it. And it's done on printer paper with Sharpie. You realize that like Walmart around here is 24 hours, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So you just decided instead just
I wanted to make a card. I thought it would be sweeter.
Make an illegible card.
I just thought it'd be sweeter.
It was actually really cute. It's me and him depicted, and we're holding hands on the front, and 2 of our cats are on there.
Yeah.
Ellie was hiding under the bed, and Fritz was busy hiding away from the kittens. So it's me, you, and the 2 new kittens.
It was 2 new kittens. That's right. We do have a quick question, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm cutting you off, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. How are you going to handle the VIP versus normal hours?
I would suggest that they could be first in line. I don't really know how C2E2 works.
So this is going to be a show that is, for us at least, where we're going to have a lineup of things that are available for purchase, but then there also will be chances at of different things.
We'll talk about that, but
that's
the
what I'm
VIP...
saying. But that's what I'm saying though, is that VIPs aren't going to come up and eat up all like the rare stuff. It won't work that way. We'll have a system in place for that. I just don't want anybody to be concerned about that. Like, oh shit, VIP shows up, they're going to buy everything, they're going to leave, and it leaves the rest of the common folk with nothing. And I don't want it to come across that way at all, because it's not going to be that way.
No, but
Heather and I are very fair about how we handle this stuff. So I want everybody to feel confident that we know what we're doing, and we'll make sure it's handled properly.
I mean, there are people that spend more on their VIP tickets. So I guess the question is, are we doing a lineup thing and they can just be like the first in line? Or would it be essentially like they can come in and they can buy the stuff before the general public?
We're going to figure that out.
Okay.
And then this has nothing to do with transparency. This literally has to do with Heather and I figuring out what the schema of this is going to be.
Yeah, we don't know what this convention is like.
This is new. This is new to us. This particular show, we know New York. We know how to handle New York. C2E2 is a brand new beast, so bear with us. But I can promise you, we are going to make this show as fair as possible. 100% across the board.
Yeah, it's going to be
awesome. And one other note I'd like to make is that those who are unable to attend and you have a friend that's coming to pick up stuff for you, we will make sure to help out with that and make sure that your friends can get your things for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a roadblock in that at all either, because I want you to be able to play in and be involved in the fun, even though if you're not physically present.
Yeah. So I'd like to note There are 3 days of this convention. You show up every single day wearing your Mischief Toys shirt or hat, or both. We like both. Chris is always wearing a Mischief Toys shirt and hat. You'll get something.
And by the way, two things. The something is fucking awesome. First off, I saw them today.
For the first time.
I knew that they were in play and Heather was working on it. I hadn't actually seen the final product, and they look amazing. I am so blown away by them, but we can't talk about that.
They're fun.
I want there to be some things that you show up and it's like, oh shit, this is cool.
And there's new stuff every day for the people who wear their Mischief Toys merch.
Bingo. And then Dennis Clark said something. You guys should sell pairs of Gastlecast socks at SneakerCon.
I would
That's so
love
funny.
that. Yeah,
that's so funny. I would totally do that if we had time.
If we knew a manufacturer,
well, we
that
do
was
know a
able
manufacturer.
to do,
There's no problem with that.
but
time-wise,
so the thing with getting things manufactured is typically you send in a sample or you receive a sample, and that's always like it adds time to like I can get pins manufactured relatively quickly. But like apparel being manufactured, not just like your shirt, for example, that was printed in Baltimore, right? So that can get done in like 2 to 4 weeks. We'll have it in hand.
Yeah.
However, their schedule works. But with manufacturing things like that, oh my God, that can be such a headache just getting the thing off the ground. So if we had already done something like that, I would try to maybe push that.
Yeah. But look,
that would be so cool. I want to do socks one day.
Brilliant idea, and something that we will certainly work on. One thing about us, Mischief Toys, is that, because you commented on Gastlecast, but with Mischief Toys though, for all those who are watching and those who are fans of Mischief Toys, I have said this from virtually day one. Email us, help@mischieftoys.com. Let us know things that you would like to see in the future. We have actually gotten a bunch of emails with messaging about things that people would want to see. And I will tell you, some of these things have actually gone into the hopper, and they're things that we're trying to get done.
So just a note about that, we're not always going to reply because it's really hard to say, oh my God, that's fucking awesome. Like, we're going to do this right away, or whatever the case may be. Typically, we take those emails and we have a master list of things that we want to do. Maybe not like right this second things, but these are things that can be worked on when we're not working on like conventions and the stuff that we need to have done.
Yeah.
And we always take this stuff into consideration. We always love ideas. So if you want to see a specific type of thing, now it has to make sense. Like if you say, I want a 20-foot by 30-foot wall mural of Ghastly, we're probably not going to be able to do that. But like blankets or socks or something like that, like I think the general consensus is like there are probably a lot of people who would be interested in things like that.
Yeah, and we want to. We look. We're so small in size in comparison to a lot of these other toy companies that we're able to sort of do these kind of wacky ideas. And that's something that I love about what we do, is that we can do those things.
Yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
I also,
it's so much fun.
One thing that I am really proud of is that we have been able to create a brand and continue on with the brand without the heavy load of licensing of products.
Yeah.
And so we want to get into licensing, and we are in licensing now. We're doing licensed products. That's the future of Mischief Toys. But I like the fact that we've gotten off the ground without having to kind of be focused on that.
It's cool. And
it's important to me that we did it that way, because I want to make sure that we can survive as a business. I want people to love the brand and be into what we do, be into our characters. There's a lot of value there, to have people love what we do in our characters and those that we devise,
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And honestly, I mean, we have you guys to thank because, a lot of the people watching, I mean, this is a Mischief Toys cast
a Mischief,
tonight.
Yeah,
so
Mischief
you
Toys,
guys.
A Mischief Toys live on Gastlecast. I mean, that's a big deal, that we're we're able to sit here and talk about all these things.
Yeah,
We're proud of it.
we can thank you directly for enjoying what we do and falling in love with our characters. We really appreciate that. I mean, I guess it's partially us, you know, we're as a team creating these things, right?
Yeah.
But you guys love it. And
Yeah.
thank you.
And so, you know, a lot of what we're doing, look, this is a takeover. I want to get to a comment here in a second, but this is a takeover. We are going to C2E2 and then we're going to SneakerCon, literally back-to-back weekends. For a small toy business like ours to do this is a huge feat because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of product, and a lot of, you know, running around for us. But looking at it right now, I can't even tell you how excited I am to do this.
Same.
I'm so excited to go to Chicago, stoked over that, and then I'm stoked. It's like, thinking about it, I'm like dog tired already. But going to Philly, I love Philly, you know, first off, but I'm so excited to go there and to be a part of a show we've never been a part of before, and sort of in a place that I mean, C2E2 is a con, and we're used to cons. We've been to many cons. But going to SneakerCon, you know, is not a comic book entertainment thing. It is a sneaker thing. So that is so different for us.
And strange as in it's something I never thought, like the thought never popped into my head, like, oh yeah, one day we're gonna do SneakerCon or something involving like that's crazy talk. But the show that we're going to in Philly is actually their debut of their collectible and trading card area.
Yeah.
So we're a big part of that, which is really cool.
It's great. I'm excited. I'm so happy we were invited.
Yeah. Do we want any Chicago recommendations? I would love
100%.
that. If you could email help@mischieftoys.com with whether it be restaurants or things to do, really in the general vicinity of like where that convention center will be, because that's like where we're staying. We won't have time to like travel too far out, although I know that Chris would really like to see the Home Alone house and the Uncle Buck house. I don't know if we'll have time to do that. That's like 30 or 40 minutes away ish.
Yeah.
But I would really love to get you there.
And thank you to everybody. And look, I see all your comments, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. And it means a lot to me that you're there and you're going to be there to support and be a part. And you know, the most important part is that everybody loves what we do, or you love what we do. That means more to me than just the support part. If it's like, I support you, I just can't afford it, but I love what you do, that means so much to me. So no matter what you do when you come to the show, if it's you buy the brand new Tiki Ghastly, or you just approach and say, hey, I just want to say hi and handshake and just shoot the shit for a second, come to the booth. Let's
love
go.
that.
Yeah, that's to me. That's what's important. The connectivity is the most important part of all this for me, and I'm looking forward to it. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, that's why we do these cons and events, is to see you guys. It's not like it's so easy to click a button and put the shit online.
I do want to make a comment. Yeah, I want to make a comment. This is going to be outside of Mischief Toys for a second. But Funko News Canada FNC fandom says, sitting at the airport and just want to hop on and quickly tell you again, your video yesterday was so good. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I do want to just comment on that for a second and say, I really appreciate that feedback. I would say that we've received a lot of good feedback, but of course you have some of those shitheads that are in there that still are angry and upset and all.
Okay, so really quick tangent, not going to take up much time because I know we really want to get to Mischief Toys, but I think that a lot of people miss the point of the video. Like, a lot of people are saying, well, Funko shouldn't, blah, 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 and Funko needs to do this and Funko needs to do that. The point is, don't attack people that are doing their job.
Right.
Like, these two influencers received a box from Funko. Their job was to say, hey, this is what could be in these boxes, and promote the thing. I don't care if people think, oh, well, it's going to sell out without Funko handing it to them. Okay, that's fine, but it's a smart business move for Funko to advertise their product.
Right.
And, you know, they have a budget for marketing. So why not use it? And why are we so upset about two people? Two.
Yeah.
Maybe three. I don't know. I only saw two. that got boxes. Two? In the grand scheme of things, that's like this big.
Yeah.
Just give it a rest.
Right.
And people, there was one person that was like, oh, well, you guys are 20 comments in and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that person was going back and forth for all those comments, but they're judging us because we're talking back to them. I try to reply to everybody, but goddamn, people are fucking exhausting.
Yeah. No, I think people have, I don't know, they want to think that everything is so unfair and why is it like this? And I think Funko is trying to do whatever they can to promote the brand. Now, remember, it was a brand that was not doing well for a while, and people were being pretty hateful
And making fun of Funko.
And things were kind of going off the rails for Funko, and everybody's wondering what the hell they were doing. And now that they're bringing the train back to the tracks again, a lot of people are like, what the fuck? I want my exclusives. And it's like, well, where were you a year ago? Like, well, you're complaining now, but where were you a year ago? So anyway, I just want to make a small comment on that.
My favorite comment was something like, well, Funko is treating these influencers with names really well, but what about us average people? And it's like, well, what are you average people doing for the, like, they're supporting the brand, but these people are given these boxes to promote it.
You're talking about two people who have a voice that goes a long way.
Tristan's voice, Sidekick Inc.'s voice, they go a longer way than Funko's social media most of the time.
And so people just need to deal with it. Influencers. Somebody made the dumbest comment I think I've ever read in my life, and it was, do I still have it? Because I couldn't get over their comment. It's baffling to me.
What was it?
They said influencer is, in capitals, not a job. Influencer is a job, and there are people making money hand over fist being influencers. I know people who have left their career, became influencers, and that is what they do full time, and they support their family. To say something like that is such a dumb thing to say. It makes no sense. Now, am I an influencer that lives off being an influencer? No,
absolutely not.
And you're probably, your big question is, Chris, why aren't you, or why haven't you tried? One, I do not make the type of content that these influencers who are making money and doing that. They have a different goal. That's their goal. Their goal is to live their lives. And I have built a career, like a job since I got out of high school. I've been in a career. My focus isn't necessarily being an influencer. Being an influencer here and sitting behind the camera and talking about things, I find that to be fun just for me and you.
Yeah,
this is what I enjoy. I'm sitting in a really comfy chair. You don't see me running around with the camera at conventions and doing a bunch of stuff. I just don't have the energy for it anymore. I'm just too old. I really am. I feel like that's part of it. My goal is to build Mischief toys. And guess what? I have to sometimes hire influencers or pay influencers to get the name out there. And sometimes you got to give the influencers the good shit in order for the name to go out there, because people are going to say, I want the good shit. Well, there's a chance at the good shit. That's how this whole thing works. And for some reason, people, for whatever reason, cannot understand that. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm alone. Like I'm alone, and I feel like it makes sense to me, but why does it make sense for everybody?
Influencers understand because influencers know the work that it takes to go into it. Like, I have a very easy job. I just sit here and I talk. You do the promoting, you do the thumbnails, you do the editing, you do all of the like purchasing of stuff to make this what it is. I wouldn't know what camera to buy or what mic to buy. I'd fuck everything up.
To say that influencer is not a job is insane.
It is.
Have you guys ever thought about making a mystery box? Nah, I wouldn't do a mystery box. So this channel, I've always been against that. I don't, how can I explain this? I don't want to say it in a way where it's derogatory, because that isn't how I mean it. But I just do not want to be one of those channels that does mystery boxes and all that kind of stuff. I just never wanted to be that. Mischief Toys just sort of sprang up. It was an accident. And so the fact that we were even able to grow a separate business from Gastlecast, to me, is a shocker. Like, I would have never guessed this happening. Yeah, it's cool. It's great because look, we're a channel that talks about toys. and we like talking about these different companies, and we grew our own company out of it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, it's crazy that we're able to do that. So, I don't know. This whole thing's crazy. Let's get back into what we're talking about before, because we're off the rails.
Speaking of
we're
Mischief
off the rails.
toys.
Let's talk about C2E2 again.
Yeah, let's
okay?
talk about C2E2.
Okay.
So first up, I'm going to tell you guys all about this guy. This is Sunken Tiki Ghastly. He is translucent, okay? Not only that, but he has some very bright black light reactive features. He's incredible. He has like barnacles all over him. He has slime coming out of him. He's just such a stunning piece. This color, I can't even, like, in the camera, it looks great. In person, it looks even better. Take this thing out in the sun. First thing you do, okay? Go into the cold Chicago weather, because I looked at the forecast. Oh my God, not looking forward to the weather. We got very lucky.
I'm okay
the last
with
couple
that.
days.
I'm
I
okay
know
with it,
you
yeah.
are.
I'm okay with it.
I'm ready for spring. All right. My birthday comes March 21st.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's springtime now, baby. Now I'm going back to the winter. I'm going to the tundra.
It's going to be great. But so off the weather, let's talk about this Tiki Ghastly. So this Tiki Ghastly has been sitting in our warehouse for a while, and it's been an absolute travesty that we have not been able to put it up for sale. And the idea originally was to put this figure up for sale on MischiefToys.com. That was the plan. We're going to do it this summer. And then I had this bright idea. Why don't we take it to C2E2? Producing figures takes a long time. I have multiple figures out in our warehouse right now that are ready for sale, like in the future. But this figure just seemed like the perfect one to play around with for a convention, because I love Tiki Ghastly so much. 2, it's a black light figure. And 3, we could wrap in some super cool secrets and uncover treasure, right? Because that's what when I look at this character, it's as if he is protecting this treasure, right? He's this, not Tiki Ghastly, he's Sunken Tiki Ghastly. He's like the evil variant of Tiki Ghastly who guards Mischief Island. This is a different variant of him. So he is protecting something, and it's up to you to find those things that he's protecting.
Yeah, so I am so stoked about this. So I'd like to show you guys. I had something else, but I don't know where it went.
And if I could, please,
it.
in the comment section, give us some love for Sunken Tiki Ghastly. I'd love to know how much you guys are into this thing, into this character, into this variant. I'm super excited about this one.
Would you like to show this?
Sure.
Because you're more lit up.
Yeah. So this is the Sunken Tiki Ghastly. This is a treasure chest, as you can see. Let's see. Can we get it? There we go.
You had it, and then
there it is.
There it goes.
Okay. So Sunken Tiki Ghastly treasure chest. You can open it and reveal treasures inside.
Ooh.
And that's precisely what you're doing at C2E2. You are possibly revealing treasures.
Yes.
And so what is the limited count on that?
100.
100. And so that's a hinged pin. And
yes,
hinged
it has
pins
magnet.
are thing. We love them. Yeah, magnets are there. We love hinged pins so much. I'm so glad we were able to do this. This is an idea I had come up with. I figured we're digging and searching for treasure. And this is some of the treasure that you can come pick up at the Mischief Toys booth.
Yeah, and this only became a thing when we decided to come to C2E2, because you can't go to C2E2 like a convention with just a figure and a pin, because it was the figure, and then you guys will see it in the promo. Unfortunately, the pins are buried in a U-Haul, and I didn't realize it until we sat down to go live. But we have a Sunken Tiki pin that does have blacklight reactive features, and he is guarding a treasure chest. And that one, I forget the LE number on that, and I'm so sorry. I know it's in the email. We're going to be putting out an email really, really soon. Please bear with us. We've been trying really hard to get prepared for this. Every time I feel like we're prepared, I'm like, oh.
We are prepared. We are fully prepared for this show. We're super stoked.
Mostly.
We really are stoked for this show. This is going to be a great one.
So This hinged pin is $20. It's bigger. It has magnets. It's more expensive for us to produce. Therefore, it has to be more expensive for you guys. $20. But all of our other pins are $16. Most of our other pins. We have
Did
some
you
tricks
bring
off
the
our
pin
sleeves.
that I took photos of today?
I have that. I'm going to
You
explain
do?
that in a moment. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I'm
So-
really excited about that one.
Something else that we have at this convention is a pin that you guys have not seen yet. And I don't want to. I want to say it's like LE 115 or something.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay.
But it's what, like, this is the only, like, it's not even really a big surprise. It's just something that we didn't put in the marketing materials because,
We didn't promote it.
we didn't promote it.
Well, we sort of did, but we sort of didn't.
No, we didn't.
At all?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're
okay.
thinking of something else.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's, you guys are going to dig it. But I don't really want to say anything right now for reasons. But we do have our Troublesque pin, which, if you don't know what our Troublesque pin is, or what a Troublesque is, it is our symbol for the Coven of Mischief.
Yeah.
And the Coven of Mischief is like a super secret society, I guess, that is a paid membership. It's annual.
Right.
And each year you get access to, at the very least, one figure in the Coven, typically, and we're trying to make it more, and we do promise at least one figure per year.
Don't say too much about the Coven. You can't talk too much about that.
First rule about Fight Club.
Got to be in a Coven to talk about it.
But no,
The narrator said that, right?
The Coven of Mischief is really exciting. We sometimes will give early access to Coven members for certain drops. We will do Coven exclusive merchandise. We will do Coven exclusive pins. Like lanyards, things like that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Coven of Mischief, the next set sign up is when? June?
June.
Yeah,
It's
so
January and June.
If you want to be in the Coven of Mischief, the next sign up will be in June, and we will have something very incredible this year dropping for the Coven of Mischief.
Yeah, you guys are really gonna dig it.
It's gonna blow your socks off.
So we've been talking a lot about searching for treasure and searching for gold.
Right.
And so in our promo, we mentioned that every $85 purchase gets you a treasure map where you can search for gold. And again, we're not going to go into how that treasure map works. It is randomized. We don't know. You don't know until you figure out the secrets with your specific map. You can potentially get something really cool, something gold from it. And that piece of gold is something that we put in our promo. Only one person that I know of said anything about it.
You want me to show this over here?
And they thought that it was something, but it's something else.
Yeah. So this is really cool. I'm really excited about this, particularly because I'm a huge fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Uh-huh.
And this reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean. So it is a gold coin, but it's a pin, and it has like a little ghastly head in there. You can see it. It's like a skull with little horns. So it looks like a golden coin that you'll find in a treasure chest. So these are going to be limited to
75 pieces.
75 pieces. Heather, how do they get this? Is this a purchasable item? Can they just purchase this item?
No.
Okay, so it's,
Not at the convention. If we have leftovers, I would assume that it would be for purchase. I just did, baby.
Oh, okay.
I just did.
Okay.
You get a treasure map if you spend over.
That's wrapped in the treasure map.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you spend over $85.
Okay, very good.
But another thing that's wrapped into the treasure map that we have not shown and that we will not show until we are in Chicago is a one of one, slightly oversized Sunken Tiki figure.
Right. But we no one has seen it yet.
No,
And we are not showing it yet.
correct.
Okay. But we do have 1 of 10 golden tiki figures here. And if you watch the promo, resins. So the resins were created by our good friend and business partner, I guess we could call him, our partner in crime, Jay Martin. He is amazing, the Love Shernot guy, and he has done all of our different resin figures. As you know, we'll be doing resin figures as well for SneakerCon, where they're wearing like little sneakers, little sneaker Gastleys. But Heather, you have a golden figure right next to you.
Yeah, so with every single Sunken Tiki purchased, every single one, if you choose, you will have the opportunity to potentially be able to purchase one of these 10 figures. Yes, they are purchasable because resin is not inexpensive.
And they are heavy.
They are very heavy. And there are only 10 of them in existence. They're amazing. So we're going to show you them tonight. But that is another randomized thing. And you will find out when you get to the convention how that's going to happen. And it's going to be real. It's
very cool.
We worked so hard with our team trying to figure out how we're doing these little like interactive things. And I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I think you guys are really, really, really going to dig it. But Chris, do you actually want to show it or do you want me to show it?
It doesn't matter. What do you want to do?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Pick a freaking camera.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
All right.
Can you put it on me then?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the same size as Sunken Tiki Ghastly.
Here, hold them up next to each other.
Can you turn that light? Look at that. Look at him.
So there is Sunken Tiki Ghastly with the gold treasure Ghastly. And it is beautiful in person. It is beautiful. There are 10 of these available. They are incredibly heavy, the golden one. Incredibly heavy.
They are.
I will tell you now, this is not an item that you would want to drop. You want to be very careful with it. They are delicate, very delicate. They are made out of resin. It's a solid piece of resin. It's heavy as shit.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful. And do I have an AP of this somewhere?
Yes.
Oh, I do? Oh, thank God. I was going to say, if I don't have a figure, I was going to be upset. So, you are searching for the treasure by purchasing your Sunken Tiki Ghastly to get the golden one. And that's what we want. A golden, yes, that is resin. I know, it's unbelievable. The original idea was to make a small version of this. That was the idea. And Jay decided, no, let's go full size, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure that's going to be very heavy?
Yes. And so how do I know these are delicate? One of the APs that I have fell off this thing onto the floor and one of his toes broke off.
Yeah.
And I was so bummed out over that. So I'm going to warn everybody who gets their hand on this, be very careful. Not only that, this guy comes in a very special packaging as well. Do we have special packaging for him? Yes. So special packaging as well. These are 10 pieces only. Okay? 10 pieces only. Remember that. This is a very, very rare Mischief Toys product. Very rare. You're going to want to get your gold one.
So these are not first come, first serve or anything. It's literally random. If you want the opportunity after you buy your Sunken Tiki Ghastly, you can see in a certain way we have not disclosed yet. if you are one of the chosen ones.
Yeah.
And the cost for this guy, again, resin, expensive AF to make. So this guy, Sunken Tiki himself, is going to be $70. Gold resin tiki will be $125.
If you pull the gold.
Yeah.
If you pull the gold, it'll be $125.
Yes.
And 10 of those, and then a one of one.
A one of one. And that the one of one is it's a chance after you spend $85.
Right. It's a giveaway.
Yeah.
It's you just get it. One of one. And can I mention the fun fact about the one of one? Am I allowed to say it?
Can you turn the mics down?
Can I turn the mics down? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can't tell you the other part, but we'll tell you later.
Actually, I'll tell you the part. It's really cool.
Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to tell you the other part. I wanted to tell you one other special part, but Heather made a very good point as to why we shouldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited about all this. These next two shows are going to be huge. Next weekend, I don't know how much we're going to be able to do in terms of going live and talking about.
If we
the
can't go
SneakerCon.
live on Sunday, I would like to do a live sometime that week.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out when the time comes. We'll do our absolute best to do a Sunday live. We might be able to because apparently the convention ends at like 5:00. So we would just have to unload.
We're going to do our best. Maybe we can bring our stuff with us.
Yeah, I
and we
plan
can
on
do it
having
there.
like a little box with our stuff just in case.
Okay.
But I want to hype that heavily, man. The stuff we're bringing to C2E2, fire. Stuff we're bringing to SneakerCon, fire.
Yeah, so like either show that you can make it to or both, it's all going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. It's going to be exciting. I think you guys are going to love it. Heather, they love your slippers. You want to tell the story about your slippers?
Thank you. Yeah, so my grandma, she sent over my birthday gift so typically to celebrate birthdays in my family, we get together, we go to dinner. And so with C2E2
I never heard
coming
you do
up.
that before. You went, and this is your two things that you do typically.
And so yeah.
But you did them both.
Yeah, it was a double whammy.
That was wild.
Because of C2E2 and SneakerCon, we did not have the time to get with my family. So my dad actually saw my grandma this week and she was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to be able to see Heather. Can you please take her gift to her? If my grandma knows you like something, that will be your gift.
She doubles down.
I love cats. So she gifted me cat slippers.
Yeah, they're so crazy.
They are. They
Yeah, they're so
they
crazy.
have like 3 or 4 kittens piled up on top of each other on like a blanket. They're fuzzy. They're so oh my god, they're so funny.
Crazy as shoes. Holy
She
shit.
also gave me
a shirt.
to
go with
with
it.
cats on it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You're gonna wear that shit too at C2E2.
Yeah.
That kitty cat shirt.
Yeah, you're gonna C2E2 me at C2E2.
You know how like you
in my
have
kitty
the
cat
actors
shirt.
that played Jason or whatever, not Freddy, but Jason, and they dress up like Jason for photo ops. That's you dressing up in your kitty cat shirt for photo ops while we're there. They're gonna get a picture with you specifically because you're wearing that dumb shirt.
It's a
They're gonna
great
love it.
shirt.
That's not what you
I
said
love
earlier.
it. I love it so
That
much.
is not what you said earlier. You said
Uh-uh.
something totally. You almost threw it in a trash can. I had to stop you.
I would never throw
Oh,
a
I
gift
s-
in the trash
You
can.
want to see it?
I would never throw a gift in the trash can.
All right, I'll let it go. What's the story on the stickers for C2E2?
They're stickers. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, I'll be honest, I don't fucking know. I don't know the story. I just when I order stickers, I just do a lot of this.
Wait a minute, are you saying we have so many stickers you don't know how many we have?
We have a lot of different pins. We have our figures. We have merch. So there are things that, I don't know if every single pin is going to come with a sticker. I don't know if like we have a different sticker for the shirts and the hats. All I know is I just ordered a bunch of shit and we'll figure it out when I'm there. Like I make notes when I order stickers and I'm like, okay, this is for this and this is for this. But off the top of my head, I don't know. I know it's a lot.
Right. Okay. Well, they like your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
You're the cat lady.
Yeah.
Mewtwo says, my cat came to sit on my lap once Heather started talking about the shoes.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Cats are, does your cat, like anybody in the comment section, do your cats like your feet for real? Fritz is obsessed with my feet.
No, I have no problem with that.
He comes and he sniffs my feet so hard.
They do have a smell.
All the time.
They have a smell.
Yeah. And
It's
you know
like
what?
cheese. And you know, kitty cats kind of like milk and cheese.
You're a jerk.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Cats like the feet.
Oh, Heather, we did not mention. Thank you, Dave Brewer. Yes, you only have moments before you get what?
Wrong.
Okay.
It ends Monday.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that for a second.
Yeah, so you have about 24 hours and 30 minutes to order your luck of the Mischief merch. So we have Topo the Mortem to ya. St. Patrick's Day inspired merchandise. We are very sorry that we didn't plan ahead and we didn't get these to you by St. Patrick's Day, but they will be phenomenal all year round and they'll be phenomenal next year when you wear them to your St. Patrick's Day celebrations. So make sure you order yours. They are so like stunning. And by the way, in case like we didn't drive it home enough, these glow. The hat glows, the shirts glow. You guys are going to love it.
So go and grab yours. You have until tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern?
10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which is Monday, the 23rd. And typically, David was partially right. We typically end on like Sundays because it's our Sunday live and it's like we plug it. But we didn't put these up until
We
Tuesday.
put them up late. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
late.
So, and I didn't want to give like 5 days.
What I hate about it is I don't even know if people really know about this. Like, I feel like we put out emails and stuff, but we didn't promote this that much.
We really, it was sort of a last minute idea. So we hope that you get yours. We hope that you love it. I really cannot wait to get mine. I will be wearing mine all the time because I just love the colors. And let me tell you something. Anytime we do a shirt that isn't black, like I always wear black. Like that's like what most of my closet looks like.
Me too.
But I love wearing green. That's like my second favorite color to wear. Honestly, it's my first favorite color. I just don't have enough that is green. I am going to be rocking both the green one and the black one very hard.
So you're very excited about it?
Yeah, very excited.
Cool. I'm excited about the shirt and the hat and everything. Great stuff. You and Noelle, right? For that? Was that Noelle?
Honestly, I told Noelle, I was like, hey, is there any way we can do like a Mortem St. Patrick's Day inspired thing? By the way, this is like the second piece of merch with Mortem in it. Well, with the exception of, I guess, the New York merch, because we did Mortem New York. And then also Vertebrae has done Mortem on
True, yeah.
2 items, but this is like solely Mischief toys. This is like, I guess it would be the third piece of apparel with Mortem on the third shirt.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's perfect that he's in this
because
one.
New York had all of our characters.
Yeah. No, this is great. Look at him. He looks so cute, doesn't he?
Yeah, I love it.
Mortem cute with the big hat. I like him with the big hat. I think that's cool. Yeah, that's great. That's great,
Yeah.
right? I think we're all on board with this.
We love
It's
it.
fantastic. Yeah. So look, C2E2 this upcoming weekend. We'll be there Friday through Sunday. We'll be there. We'll be in Chicago this week doing our thing. And for those who have good ideas, things that we should visit while we're there, please hit us up and let us know. You know where to go. Gastlecast@gmail.com, help at mischieftoys.com, Instagram, Messenger. It doesn't matter. You can hit us up anywhere. We're pretty easy to get a hold of. But let us know some things. I can't promise we'll hit it all or we'll do all the things that you mentioned to us, but we would certainly like to try some of those things. That's for sure. This is a really big thing that we're about to embark on. So doing C2E2 and then of course SneakerCon right after that is a lot. Typically we do New York, and after New York's over, we are like burned. We are melted. Our brains are melted. And so this time we're like, oh, let's do like kind of a New York thing. And then right after that, we'll go somewhere else. I mean, they're just so close together. I'm excited for it. I don't know if my body and my mind's going to be, but we're going to do our best to make sure that we can do it all. I will say that over the weekend, I am very impressed with all the goings-ons at MegaCon. It looks like a lot of people had a really great time. I did notice a lot of influencers and things that we know on Instagram were everywhere filming and doing all the things. And I think that maybe if, MegaCon did so well this year, maybe next year we could try MegaCon and see how it goes for Mischief Toys. I think that could be a good idea for us. Specifically if other companies are going there and testing the waters. $7 Pop was there, Plastic Empire was there, Thrilljoy was there, Toy Temple, they were there. I think Chalice was there. So a lot of people. I do want to shout out quickly. Chalice did reach out to us, and they sent us some really wonderful messages about our video about them and how they handled a certain drop recently. And I just want to say, love Chalice, love what they do. I think they do a great job. I think they took very good care of the fans with that particular drop. What drop was that? It was an anime character of some nature. I can't remember what it was. It was something. I can't remember. You know what? Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I don't
remember.
But
they did this drop, and it was great. They canceled a lot of bot orders. They reached out to us directly. They basically said, look, if you ever want more information about this so you can report on it, please reach out to us directly. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. When our sole job here is to sort of report on the goings on in the collector world, be it Funko, Thrilljoy, 100 Soft, or whatever the hell they're up to, and any of these other companies, of course we want to cover it. Chalice, Plastic Empire, $7 a pop. We want to cover all that stuff. And I want to cover all this stuff in sort of I want to be more positive. I know that there are times where we have to be, I don't want to say negative, but we have to be real about it, right? So the what is it? The mystery boxes that we've been talking about lately with Pop King Paul. I absolutely, look, I hate talking about it so much. And after I'm done the content, I'm like, I hate that we have to
exhausted.
do this. I hate that I have to do this, but I feel like it's for a good cause because I don't want people to get bitten. By the way, we got a message the other day where somebody said they almost sold their collection to him. And I'm so glad.
So FYI, Pop King Paul, as of 3 weeks ago, was messaging people asking, are you still interested in selling your collection to me?
Yeah.
Do not under any, and this really hurts me to say, don't fucking send him anything with the expectation that you're going to get paid. He has 4 people that we personally know of that he has not paid thousands of dollars to.
Yeah.
Do not get involved with that. I am the last person that wants to harm somebody's business, but when someone's business is scamming people, fuck them, fuck their business, fuck everything about it. Just don't.
Right.
You're not going to see a fucking dime.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to promote bad behavior.
Yeah. And
definitely don't want to promote bad behavior.
It pisses me off so much because he is someone that I recommended to people. If someone asked me who do I sell my collection to, he would be on my top 3.
Right.
Not anymore.
It's awful. I hate to hear that.
It's horrible.
What booth are we at, Heather, at the SneakerCon?
I don't know. I haven't been given a booth number. I don't necessarily know if it's booth numbers or if like they're just going to put our name on like a paper and then we just find it.
Yeah.
We'll be there. So we hope to see you there. If I get that information, I will absolutely tell you.
Yeah.
We will send it out on an email.
And I see comments. I've been seeing a lot over the last few days about Thrilljoy and their visiting at MegaCon. Seems like they did great.
Yeah.
A lot of sales. The event seemed like it went over really well. I've gotten a lot of feedback about that. I want to talk about that in a future video. It sounds like pretty much across the board, everything went well. And I love that. I love the fact we actually made a video, I think it was this week, talking about Thrill of Joy. We were really kind of, I guess, close to them for a while, and we talked to them a lot. And then that dipped. I don't know where our relationship stands with them.
No,
we will be at SDCC, so maybe we can kind of connect up again there. I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to say, but I think we're different in comparison to other influencers when you're kind of working with the Gastlecast or trying to work with the Gastlecast. You're kind of getting a different brand, and I want people to understand, companies to understand, that we are sort of like a Siskel and Ebert. I hate to use that. God. We're sort of a Siskel and Ebert when it comes to it, because we like to talk about...
Who is that?
Siskel and Ebert were film reviewers back in the day.
Okay.
They were huge. They were like the biggest. But the thing is that I want to be able to talk about the good and the bad. I don't want anybody or any company to get upset with me for talking about what I think is a negative thing, because I really feel like transparency as a channel is everything. And so we have been transparent about Mischief Toys from the very beginning. I'll tell you,
more transparent than any other company.
Tell you, I literally on Patreon, by the way, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. We talk about all sorts of stuff there, and we open the doors on things that we might not even open the doors on here. There have been some things that have gone down with Mischief Toys and different people and things things that people have said. Maybe one day we'll go a little bit more public with it, but right now I'm not necessarily ready. And I would say I'm not ready because it's personal. Because it's so personal, it's hard for me to talk about in front of a wide forum. But when it comes to our Patreon, I'm able to talk about some of this stuff at it's a reduced number. But we, as a channel, as a couple, as two people, all we want to see are these companies, do well, and we want to be there and do what we can for them and do the influencer thing, if you want to call it that, from our perspective. But in the same breath, we also want to build Mischief Toys, and we want to become a well-known name as well. And I think that we have all the potential to do that. It just takes a lot of hard work, and we don't have the money to back a lot of what these other companies can do. But your support and being here tonight even is so big. It's so huge, and it helps us in ways that you just don't understand. The fact that you're here, you might go tell some friends. You come to the convention, you show your friends the things that you picked up while you're at the conventions, because there's 2 conventions coming up for us. It's a big deal for us. We do not have the same type of cash flow as Thrill Joy and Funko and these other guys. So we appreciate everything that you do, watching the videos, following us, and everything else. And you can actually follow Mischief Toys at on all platforms at Mischief Toys. We actually have a TikTok. We don't play around with it too much.
We want to.
But you can go to mischieftoys.com, sign up for our newsletter. That is like really the best place to find all the information that you need to know about Mischief Toys. And Heather and our team, when I say our team, I mean Heather and one other person, they put together these wonderful emails that go out. And
that's our team. That's not Heather.
I know. But I would love for you to read those emails and to just see the amount of time and effort that are put into them. I brought this up a couple weeks ago. It might have been last week, in fact. And there were so many people who were like, I read every single email.
Yeah.
I love reading those emails, right? Because there's a lot of data there. So thank you for that. If you aren't, and you're getting those emails, please open them up, check them out. It helps this channel. Hitting the like button here helps a lot, immensely. Subscribing. To be honest with you, liking and commenting is even bigger than just subscribing to the channel, because that kind of, what is the word I'm looking for?
Support?
No, not support, but interaction is actually incredibly helpful here. So please do that, and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast and join up during our Google Meet lives. You'll have fun. You can win something while you're there. Listen to us talk about Mischief Toys and find out some things that no one else knows about. And the last call was unbelievable. We were ending at midnight, and it ended at 3:00 in the morning because we got engulfed in a conversation about some crazy things.
Yeah.
Very crazy things.
And
So
I
if you
would-
want to be a part of that, then come and be a part of it. We definitely can't have those calls go to 3 a.m. because it's too much, but the conversations are always going to be there. That's it. Bottom line. Okay. But look, we love you guys and
A lot.
we appreciate you. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you. And we're so excited to see you all in Chicago. Anyone
literally-
who's going, we're so stoked.
I literally have to go and pack for C2E2
Well,
after this call.
We also have to
or
pack
after this
some.
live.
We also have to do arts and crafts because there's some things that didn't come in until like we're down to the wire, and I need to like finish these things real
Tonight?
quick. I might work on a little bit, but I might save it for the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll be able to make
It's
it.
gonna be wild.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 3 a.m. because of time change. See David Brewer, look at him coming in there. swooping
Okay,
in.
2 a.m. Regardless, it was way too late because I had to be up
He's like,
crazy
you guys are
early.
bullshit artists. It wasn't 3 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was the best call ever, Esme, and you're the reason for it, I think. You're the reason why we had that deep conversation, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really do. It was
Fuck-
a very good conversation.
Fuck mean wieners with bad haircuts.
Boom. There you go, Heather. Thank you all. I'm going to play
Thank
those
you, guys.
promotions one more time. And of course, the promotions are very important. So please stick around and watch them and partake. Okay. Thank you. We love you all. We're going to see you guys in person very, very soon. If you're going to be at C2E2 and the SneakerCon, we'll be back live next weekend at some point in some
Or
capacity.
the week.
I have no idea how it's going to work, but
At
I'm going to
some
try my
point.
best. I'm going to try my best on that Sunday. We'll see what happens. But we love you guys. Thank you. Please be
Thank
good to
you
each
for
other.
the super chat, Mutho.
Thank you. Be good to each other. And do me a big favor. The narrator would love to hear this. Make mischief. All right. Love you, everybody.
Ahoy there, shipmates! Deep beneath the waves of Mischief Island, a dark magic has curdled. Carved from the rotted salt timber of the world's most sinister tiki bars, Sunken Tiki Ghastly has risen. He brings with him a horde of possessed treasures. Chart a course for C2E2, Mischief Toys Booth 1933, where any haul over $85 earns you a legendary treasure map. Follow the trail to unearth buried gold or the ultimate prize, a one-of-one mystery relic. Claim your Sunken Tiki Ghastly for a chance to discover one of 10 gold tiki resins hidden in the depths. Gear up, find your fortune, and let the mischief begin. Ha ha!